Stream of consciousness. Let it fly. It is what it is. Fuck YouTube. Free thought. Maybe talking some truth, maybe talking some shit. Opinions that matter, opinions that don't even fucking matter. Well, there's only one way to sum this up. This YouTube channel, it's whatever. And that's the way I like it. Don't be scared. Just fucking build. This morning I was laying in the bed thinking about Nikola Tesla and his point of view that stated that everything should be thought of in the terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. But let's break down all three of these joints. I want to try to build here. You know what I'm saying? So vibration is the periodic back and forth motions of the particles of an elastic body. Notice the definition said an elastic body. Let's focus on the word elastic, meaning something that can be stretched or pulled and altered and yet return to its original state. That's the big thing right there. That's what makes it elastic. Air, for instance, is elastic. Water is another example. If you take a glass of water and you tap against a glass of water, you'll see the water vibrate, and then at some point the water becomes exactly as it was before you ever tapped the glass in the first place. Let's go to frequency. Frequency is the rate at which vibration occurs. It's how we measure the vibration. I think we use hertz, Hertz, to measure frequency, but don't quote me, but I believe that's how we measure it. Let's go to energy. Energy is the ability to do work. If you can move, you can produce energy. If you produce heat, you are a source of energy. If you produce light, you're a source of energy. Even if you produce energy by a chemical reaction like nuclear fission or any of that other stuff, all of that stuff is energy. Again, Tesla said everything should be thought about as energy, frequency, and vibration. Now, if everything vibrates, and so far science agrees with this, mind you, and is composed of energy, including us, if we can find the frequency, which is just knowing the rate or the measurement of how these vibrations and energies move, we could potentially not only understand more of the reality that we live in, we can also use its power. Because with frequency, we will be able to see how it moves. We can, in a sense, predict it. Reality would become a dance partner per se, in a sense that we can move with it as it dances. For instance, we didn't invent electricity. Electromagnetism is all around us and through us every waking moment. It's like gravity. What human beings did was discover its existence. We learned its frequency by observing it, and then we tapped into it, but we didn't invent electricity. See what I mean? Frequency. I observe something. Notice its frequency, its vibration, its back and forth. Time it. Predict it. How far can we go with Tesla's theory? Just for shits and giggles. Everything is energy, vibration, frequency. But I also notice that there's information in seemingly everything as well. A punch is kinetic energy, and how we interpret this is an exchange of information. A caress is a touch, and touch is an exchange of, I believe the word is tactile, information. Touch is pressing, which is pressure. Pressure is a force, and force is energy because force can do work. Sitting in a tub of hot water is an exchange of heat, energy, and the energy or the heat affects your cells and your mind as well. There's a cause and effect, and information exchange is there as well. There is an atomic field that every human being has that basically keeps our atoms together. So when two different fields interact, there is an exchange of energy and thus information. This also shows the potential importance of actual physical contact from one being to another. It could be life-altering for both beings or many beings, this contact. It just depends on the meeting of these two beings, these two atomic fields. Whether these two beings break out into a fight for no reason or simply talk it out, it's an energy exchange. Talking. How we hear is due to vibration. and vibratory frequency. Energy, what we hear is information, and how we see is photonic and a reflection of light upon our photonic cells in our eyes. Light, the photonic, is radiation that goes under energy, and how we interpret this is once again information. What about writing? Does the written word go under energy, vibration, and frequency? I think it does. I think it does. If you write on a surface that allows reflection, that means that we can see it. So we're already talking about light and energy there. Once that writing is actually looked at by another human being, then the reflection of that surface is going to send that written information to those photonic cones of the eyeballs. So in this particular case, yet again, light, energy, is involved in serving as a medium for information. So far, Nikola Tesla's theory holds up in every scenario. And so far, I'm finding there is an information exchange as well. I mean, perhaps that's just being conscious, you know? You can apply Tesla's theory to human beings. Let's act like we're aliens observing humans high in our spaceship above Earth. Humans are the energy. They produce work, even heat energy. We are miniature thermal reactors. Just look it up. But you got your energy right there, humans. Then vibration would be how we move as humans. Now add frequency, the rate of our movement, and once we apply that, as aliens, we could understand and even tap into these humans. We can use their energy for what we need. We can alter the direction of their energy for our needs, just like we do electricity down here as humans. As aliens, we can experiment with the frequency of these humans, because once we know the human frequency, then it's nothing to experiment with it. I mean, we don't know what will happen, but we do know it'll be different. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I could stop here, but in the end, Tesla's theory is a POV. It's a point of view. It's a different way of looking at the reality we live in. A different point of view can change the way you look at your own life, and even the lives of those around you. I mean, take psychology, for instance. All of these books written about the human mind. You could say psychology is the study of the human frequency, and each mental disorder is an alternate frequency. It's all in your point of view.